Normally when you click on one of these videos and it says every rogue in TBC needs this, you normally don't. It's normally a lie. This one's not a lie, and I'm going to show you why. That rhymed. So now tier 6 is open, you've got access to Mount Hydra and Black Temple, so you can start getting your tier 6 gear. That's all well and good, and you could even get this now, but I personally would be waiting until Sunwell Plateau. And the reason I say I'd be waiting until Sunwell Plateau is purely because of item level. So if you was to get your 2-piece tier now as a rogue, it's only 146 item level. Whereas when we get into Sunwell Plateau, you're going to start getting 154 eye level, and they're what I would consider off pieces, so like bracers, boots, belt. So when we're going to Wrath of the Lich King, these pieces are not actually going to interfere with your tier gear, your tier 7 gear. Now also when you think about boots, bracers, belt, and I'm specifically going to be focusing here on the belt and the bracers, and the reason being, if I show you the Slayer's boots, which is the rogue tier 6 set, you can see it's item level 154, it's nice, hit, expertise, crit, attack power, it's lacking haste, and you're going to want lots of haste as an assassination rogue in Wrath of the Lich King. But all we're really bothered about here is the 2 set bonus, so it increases the haste from your slice and dice ability by 5%. So this is giving you 5% haste 100% of the time, because you should and you will have slice and dice up 100% of the time. The reason we're going to focus mainly on the bracers and the belt is because boots, you can actually get a very, very good epic set of 200 eye level boots just from getting Exalted with Argent Crusade. Whereas when we look at alternatives that you can get for the bracers and belt from tier 6, the gain is not that big. And when I say the gains, it's really only attack power, because the secondary stats like crit, expertise, hit, haste, they don't jump up massively. But the way you've got to look at this is at level 80 as a rogue, it's around 33 haste rating per 1% of haste. So you're getting like 165 rating of a secondary stat of your haste from 2 items. That is huge, and you probably wouldn't want to replace these until potentially tier 8, quite honestly, because even once you start getting 213 item level and bracers from Nax 25, or even if you're getting something from like SAR 3 Drakes, or even, you know, EOE, the difference in the stat upgrades that you're going to get when it comes to raw attack power or the agility is not going to be massive, especially when you look at these and they've actually got, you know, a socket on the bracers already, a socket on the belt already, which you'll be able to put, let's say, 16 agility gems in, or 32 attack power, or if you wanted to go like agility hit, agility expertise, agility, whatever you want to do. You have to look at that 2 set bonus as 165 haste rating. So even if we looked at an epic item, a level 200 eye level epic, which comes from a heroic dungeon, a last boss, these have only got 49 haste rating on. They've got 100 attack power, 36 agility. So by the time you put a gem in these, you're actually gaining agility if you was to put agility in them. You're losing a bit of attack power, but some of that would be made up from the agility. And it's got 35, we're just going to say 35's worth of points in secondary stats versus 49. But then you've got to think, let's just flat out divide that 165 and say, well, actually, you're getting like another 82.5 of a secondary stat on these bracers. So it's absolutely huge, and yes, you will want them. As I say, you're going to get your 2 set, your 4 set during tier 6, so during phase 3, before we even get to phase 5, which will be Sunwell Plateau. But I would say every single rogue before Wrath of the Lich King, if you plan on playing Wrath of the Lich King, if you're calling it a day at the end of TBC, then fine, just ignore what I'm saying, it don't matter. But any rogue that's going into Wrath of the Lich King will want the bracers and the belt, or the bracers and the boots and the belt, you know, any combination you can get, because ultimately any 2 of the 3 items is going to yield a massive, massive DPS gain. It's just, as I say, I would prioritise going for the Argent Crusade boots, just because you can get them quite easily, they've got a lot of hit on, and as assassination, if you don't know, you're going to want to be spell hit capped for your poisons. So I know it was only a short video, but hopefully it gives you rogues a little bit of something to look forward to when it comes to Sunwell Plateau. Or if you don't think you will be playing for Sunwell Plateau for any reason, just grab 2 pieces of tier now, just so you got the set bonus. Because as I say, when it comes to the big items like your chest, your legs, your shoulders, gloves, head, whatever, you're still going to be better off having your 2 set of any of these pieces versus having none of them at all. Make sure you hit that like button, helps more than you know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see loads more World of Warcraft content, and I'll see you on the next one.